What year is this plane?
1977.
77. Boy, they don't make them like they used to.
Today, we're headed to Prater's Taters in Parsons, Tennessee. My guest is Ryan Jones, a fabulous Nashville guitarist and somebody I know who was willing to get in the airplane. This is
Pilot Eats. Pilot Eats. We're gonna do it. Pilot Eats Food.
Lewisburg, Ellington, 3559 Hotel. We're taking runway 2 and we will depart to the west. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go, bro.
All right. Oh, you weren't joking.
Lexington, Parsons.
All right, let's do it.
This is us leaving.
Gators, taters, where we eating?
Praters.
Praters, taters.
You idiot.
I wonder if they have potatoes.
Gators, taters. Got a crosswind today.
Last night I was digging through old Jack Handy quotes, and there was one that said, I wonder if clouds ever look down on us and say, hey, look, that one's shaped like an idiot. There's another, maybe you told me this one. It's, I don't think clowns are very funny. In fact, I think I'm going to butcher this. In fact, I think they're really scary. I'm not sure where it stems from, but it might be the time I went to the circus and a clown killed my dad. There's the one about Disneyland, too.
Yeah, that one was great. I took my son to, said, let's go to Disney. I can't remember it exactly, but I took him to a old burnout shack and said, oh no, son, Disneyland is burned down. He cried and cried, but I think deep down he knew it was a good joke. I thought about going to the real Disneyland, but it was getting pretty late. So you should know Ryan is also a musician, so you have the distinct pleasure of watching two idiots in an airplane.
It's two of us.
Why they allow me to fly is anyone's guess. But yeah, Ryan, just a brief synopsis. Guitar, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
Your name's Ryan, right?
Yeah. With an E.
The E is silent.
No, it's a silent E. It's just R-Y-N, actually.
Yeah.
It still has a letter that's sometimes a vowel, so it works. That was a joke because sometimes Y.
Oh, A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y. That's right, gee whiz.
It can identify as a vowel. Would that be a trans vowel?
I don't know that we'll use any of this. Some good days to fly.
It is.
Although I only fly on good days to fly. So saying that is a bit redundant for me.
Yeah, I prefer flying on pleasant days.
Thunderstorms and hurricanes.
You got a bathroom on this thing? How far out am I looking?
Boy, on a day like this, there's a little bit of haze out there, but I'm guessing we're seeing probably close to 40 miles.
What year is this plane?
1977.
Boy, they don't make them like they used to.
Well,
or do they?
How would you?
Actually, I hope that they do make them like they used to.
How would you know? Yeah, this plane came off the assembly line when I was 6. The paint on it is original. Somebody's taken really good care of it, or at least that's what the previous owner told me.
That's what he told you. He could have said just about anything.
He could have, yeah. No, he was a great guy. We still communicate occasionally. Every time I crash, I ask him what happened. Yeah, why did your plane crash? My first flight ever when I was 9 years old, almost 9, was from Burbank to Oakland on PSA. And the airport is small and easy to navigate. Now, somebody was just telling me they're...
and the smell of fuel. It's great.
I know that sounds funny, but I love it.
Oh, yeah.
And some of my earliest memories revolve around that airport. My grandmother lived in the Bay Area. She would fly down to visit us, and we would always pick her up at Burbank. So that's probably where some of my flight lust started.
I remember flying, actually, it was visiting in Caroline before we were engaged and flying from Oakland down to Burbank and watching the sunset along the coast the entire flight down. Yeah, couldn't have imagined a more perfect flight, just to get away from my future wife. I always wonder what you do if you live out here. Like,
just go on living.
Just
Yeah, breathe.
Just making it happen.
Yeah, it's got to be farming. I mean, what else?
Yeah, but it's like I don't see any farming.
Here we are, the city boys, trying to figure out what you do if you live.
Exactly. Where do you even go get food at?
Does this bother you?
The turbulence?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
I remember being on a flight from Hong Kong to Los Angeles, and I think the first 2 hours of that flight was the worst turbulence. I couldn't imagine anything worse. I felt like we were dropping 100 feet at a time.
Yeah, that is the kind of turbulence that I
was drunk.
Oh.
Yeah, no, actually I wasn't. Although maybe all that turbulence had to do with communism.
Lexington, Parsons, Mooney 355 Hotel, about a 3-mile left base for 19, full stop. It's going to make me work for it today.
What happens when you get older?
Always checking to make sure my gear's down. Oh, come on. There we go. That wasn't my favorite landing that I've ever done, but we're on the ground.
Yeah, I liked it.
This is a great little airport.
Well, this is one of the nicest Ford Tauruses I've seen in a while.
Get a look at what they've done here.
Oh, they relicked it.
Actually, I will say the tires look pretty good. Let's get inside.
Oh.
Did the lock not work? Hold on. Ah!
Oh, we got it.
Oh, it's spider web.
We've had this one since we opened in 06.
You said it was brought down from Indianapolis and donated. With a paint job like this, who would get rid of this car?
I couldn't imagine wanting to let this.
Why would you
let this puppy
donate
go.
something this eloquent? Prater's Taters' specialty is, well, you guessed it, baked potatoes with tons of options. But that's not all they've got. They feature a full menu of sandwiches, wraps, hot dogs, soups, salads, and cookies. Even the health-conscious will find plenty on the menu, and nothing is fried. They're open Monday to Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., and they're closed on Sundays. And in addition to the Parsons, Tennessee location, they've also got restaurants in Huntington, Tennessee, McKenzie, Tennessee, and Paris, Tennessee. There are 22 different potatoes on the menu here, and we both got a sandwich.
What is that? That's the club?
Club, except I always get my club with no ham. I like it with just the turkey and the bacon.
Oh, this is fantastic.
This is a great sandwich.
It's like Chipotle sauce or whatever this is.
Chocolate chip. I don't know why anyone would get anything other than chocolate chip. You got a sugar cookie.
Which is basically every cookie.
I have a sweet tooth, but I don't like sweet for its own sake. So for me, sugar cookies, like my wife loves that stuff. But I just, there's got to be a little more to it than just sweet.
Pretty good.
I'm here to tell you, this is worth the flight.
Well, we came at the wrong time.
Boy,
Because now there's no one here.
Now there's no one in line.
That is one of the best sandwiches I think I've had in a while.
And it's the sourdough that, as Steve Green once sang, that's where the joy comes from.
So we're going to Jitters, is that correct?
Yeah, we found a coffee place we want to try.
That name's a funny coincidence because of the caffeine.
Yes.
Do you know where the if there's a famous Chinese restaurant around here? I haven't seen one.
There's one right here on the right.
Oh.
So this wasn't Jitters.
It was not Jitters.
They moved, we walked in. They're like, who are you? So we're gonna attempt this again.
Just try hitting the top button and see if it'll go into record.
I think you're good.
Do you see a counter?
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun meal. This has been a really turbulent flight coming back. We're about to fly right over the, this is Columbia right over here. It's sort of to the left.
Okay.
That's Columbia over there.
You guys see it?
All right, I'd say Prater's Taters was a success.
It was a success.
I liked it.
Best sourdough I've had in years.
And Jitters Coffee probably will be a great thing someday when they reopen.
Yeah, it did not exist in 2 locations, actually.
All right, we did it.
We did it.
Prater's Taters. Rock.
Fantastic sourdough.
Jitters Coffee will be great when they get their second location.
The second location.
Thanks for watching Pilot Eats Food.
That was a good one.